Hey everybody, welcome to a new episode of 3 Yams, 3 Words. Been a couple of months since I uploaded, but we're back. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our 3 random words here. First one we got is refrigerator. Next one is hard. And lastly we have plastic. Okay. Man, it's been a while since I've used this drawing tablet. It's gonna take me a little while here to get my bearings back. I gotta figure out how this thing works. It's a shame I haven't been messing around with it at all, really. What's wrong with me? So these are some pretty interesting words though. Let's see. I guess I'll start off with, let me resize this a little bit. It's a little bit in the way. I wrote too big. I didn't change my brush size. I usually do that, but it's been a little while since I messed with it. I gotta remember how to do that for the next one. All right, how do you draw? Let's see, a fridge. Fridge is a couple of boxes, right? You know, there's some squares on top of each other. Holds food, gets kind of cold in there. Speaking of fridge, you know, this has kind of been, I guess, up for debate for a little while. But, you know, refrigerator doesn't have the letter D in it, but the word fridge does. Maybe it's just me that it bothers, but, I mean, that's kind of a discrepancy, in my opinion, among the English language. Well, one of the many, many discrepancies. But I'm off topic here. You know, we're just some food for thought, you know. Come back into 2019 with the really deep stuff. Why is there a letter D in fridge and not in refrigerator? Refrigerator. Look at me saying the word wrong. Would there be a D in refrigerator? Maybe. I'm gonna restart this here. Go with more of a rectangle than trying to stack boxes. You know, get that general fridge shape. And I was thinking, you know, hard and plastic. You know, those words kind of go together. What's a really hard plastic? You know, a lot of us would think maybe one of those old Nokia phones. Those were made out of some hard plastic. Cars nowadays aren't metal anymore, you know, so they're made out of some hard plastic. But I think there's like one that we could all agree on that's like the hardest plastic known to man. And maybe we've encountered it sometime in our life. You know, maybe stepped on it. Maybe we have a younger sibling who owns these. But anyway, I was thinking, you know, the hardest plastic I could think of are Legos. And I know I'm not the only one who has found out just how hard these things can be in probably the worst way imaginable, which is, you know, just destroying the bottom of your foot by stepping on one. So why not make a fridge out of Legos? I decided to go with some larger Legos. If I try to draw really small ones, it probably just look like, I guess, tiny bricks, which is what they're meant to look like. It's what they feel like when you step on them. So it would be pretty accurate. But I really want to push this whole idea of, you know, the Lego idea. Hard plastic. And maybe you could think of another hard plastic, but there's a special place in my heart that Legos hold, just because of how resilient this child's toy is. How do Legos even work? You know, you got to be a pretty good engineer to get, you know, Lego pieces to work right. When you're drawing, you can kind of cheat because you can't really see where they're hooking up at. I'm pretty sure I'm doing this wrong. You know, all the Legos are like outward facing. But I'm no Lego expert. Legspert. I apologize. That was some horrible wordplay. I'm no expert on Legos. Could you imagine a fridge out of Legos? How would that keep the cold in? I guess it would be insulated inside. I mean, because refrigerators aren't, I mean, they're made out of plastic now, aren't they? But I felt like the refrigerator was kind of lonely, so I was thinking of some other appliances that we can make out of Legos. This is starting to look like a washing machine, but that made me come to mind just how much a washing machine and an oven look alike. I've never really noticed until I started to draw one. Maybe I'm just bad at drawing ovens off the top of my head, or maybe they actually look similar. I don't know. Tell me in the comments if I'm just crazy. I like so this part, I was thinking, maybe we could do the front with Legos, but sometimes Legos, they'll cheat themselves and make special pieces that don't fit, like anywhere else, like car windows. And so, I took a page out of their book and made a little screen there for the front of the oven, with some little latches, because they would do that. I'm not way out of line making a little window section for the oven. And then sometimes they put little stickers on the smaller pieces to show some little details. All the little Lego people have stickers for faces and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be okay. But I wanted to come up with one more appliance. And the first one that I guess came to mind is one that we use down here in the South. It can get pretty hot. You might be thinking, well, that's just a table. That everybody uses that. That doesn't have anything to do with it being hot. What are you talking about? But if you just wait, man, that was a really thick line. Goodness. But if you wait for a second, then you'll see this is not just a table. It's what we call here in the South a deep freezer. I'm not sure why I made the distinction like it's called something else somewhere else. I'm pretty sure most places call it a deep freezer. Either way, a Lego deep freezer. I personally wouldn't want any Lego appliances in my house. I mean, maybe they'd be okay. I don't spend too much time in the kitchen, especially cooking. So maybe they'd be all right. Maybe I'm on to something. They'd be durable, and you wouldn't have to really worry about stepping on them. But I would imagine, if it's late at night, you're walking through the house and it's dark, you walk into the kitchen, you want to get a glass of water or something. And sometimes when it's dark, we hit our toe on the edge of the table or something. Could you imagine stumping your toe on an appliance made out of Legos? That might break your foot, honestly. So maybe this wouldn't be a good idea. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this drawing here. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the big delay, or the long delay in uploading. Gonna try it again here. Anyway, hope you liked the video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with your friends if you enjoyed. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.